Okay, finally, we'll talk about the global picture of ocean circulation, or also known, sometimes called the global ocean conveyor belt. And in order to discuss this, we first need a rough sketch of Earth's land masses. Okay, so we will first consider the surface currents or near surface currents. And we'll start with maybe the most familiar one, namely the Gulf Stream, which starts here and it moves up. It splits in the North Atlantic in a couple of ways. And remember, a lot of this is extremely idealized. And originally sourced are these warm waters from near the Southern Ocean, and they flow up roughly in this direction. And then in the Southern Ocean, the dominant surface motion is the Antarctic Circumpolar current, which goes once around the Antarctic continent. So it comes from around here, it goes through the Drake Passage and comes around back there. So let me draw some direction arrows. There's more surface water created in the Pacific in this idealized picture, and that flows through the Strait of Sumatra and joins the northward flowing circulation in the Atlantic. Some of it splits off and enters also the Antarctic Circumpolar current. And now we can look at the lower legs of the global conveyor belt. And so most of the deep water is produced in either the North Atlantic here, and then it flows down towards the Southern Ocean. And then also a lot of this cold water is sourced in the Southern Ocean, as we learned in the previous lecture. And so you also have a cold water current around Antarctica. And some of that water travels up all the way through the Pacific and then creates this upwelling. The other region where we have significant upwelling is in the Indian Ocean Basin. So water travels northward and then upwells to here. So the direction here is southward. So here we have regions of deep water formation. Also here, importantly. And here I've drawn it as if there's only one spot around Antarctica, but really this deep water formation occurs all around Antarctica. And these blue ones are the deep currents, and the red ones are the surface currents. And here we have upwelling. And this is a simplified sketch of the global ocean conveyor belt.